NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players.
DA, thanks a lot. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Bradley in at the guard position. And here's Bledsoe. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Count it, good. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Bledsoe outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Matthews gets it to go.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. They double-team Bledsoe, and to Kumbo. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 5 now. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Bradley. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've picked up 11 straight.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Green against Matthews. It's Bradley on the wing. Pulls it from 20. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, he's really worked hard on his mechanics. I mean, and Bradley has become a competent shooter.
Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
And he makes the first.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get to the bucket and the foul. I mean, that's what AD does.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And that one misses. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, hits it from three-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
James with a deep three, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bucks leading by 14. Passes it to Matthews. Fires for three. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Matthews has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. There's the pass to Howard. Back to LeBron. Over Middleton. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You see the focus. LeBron knows he can get off his shot. I mean, even under heavy duress.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Lakers trail by 18. Outside, Davis. Over Giannis. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Middleton outside. The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to James. Down low, here's Davis. The shot misses. Good D by Giannis. Bucks leading by 18. Puts it up from 12. Shot's good by Bledsoe. And it's 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. For three, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Rondo with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kuzma passes to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma with it, defended by Ilyasova. Kuzma can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Basket good. Bledsoe's got 10 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Caldwell Pope passes to Howard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
James. That one a little long.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Kuzma, right side. Here's James. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Bucks on top, running away with it. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Williams, George Hill out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Korver in at the small forward. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
Morris isn't afraid of getting whacked. In fact, he welcomes it when he's going up to shoot.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
That one is off.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis comes in for Williams. Chris Middleton's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hill dishes to Lopez. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by McGee. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Davis inside. Lopez covering. Caruso, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Back to Giannis. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking abilities when he times it up.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Alex Caruso. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A 3-ball. And again, the Bucks miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis, that's good. And so Howard with the assist. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
And the Lakers call time here. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Giannis following the basket by Dwight Howard. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Davis gets hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Connaughton passes to Bledsoe. The shot's good. 12 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Now here's Howard. Back to Green.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Free throw good, Green.
Well, not the most heralded prospect to ever come out of North Carolina, but Green has been a big contributor to a number of NBA championship runs.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Morris is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for LeBron. And then for Milwaukee, Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Passes to Ilyasova. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Offensive rebound. Kuzma. The layup missed. Now Korver. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 7 now in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. Eric Bledsoe is having one of those nights. He had 4 points. And guys, you think about the most athletic. And that does it for our halftime show.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
We've got Markieff Morris, Caldwell-Pope out there with Bradley. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And here's Los Angeles. Green, the pass to Morris. Over Lopez. They get it back. Here's Kuzma. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The fader. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
At the elbow, Green. Bradley passes to Caldwell-Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Kuzma. And the Lakers with another miss.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What's up? They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
The Bucks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Kuzma, right side. The shot off that time, and Milwaukee will come the other way.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Middleton looking it over from the arc. Another shot, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 11.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Kuzma. And again, unable to change momentum here. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Morris, no good.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
From deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Middleton can't get it to go.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasovas checked in. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And here's James outside. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 5.
Hey, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
Here's Giannis. Good.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rondo kicks to James. And there's the pass to Howard. He's looking for James and finds him. The 3 from Davis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot, plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
To the paint, here's Davis. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Davis has got 8.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Davis against Hill. Softly drops in the floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Howard at the elbow. Here's Davis. The rebound by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got 8 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo against James. Tries again. He gets that one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Caruso. Offensive rebound. Davis. Giannis with some nice D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hill. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for Milwaukee. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Brown. Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in at the 1.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Cook, the pass to Davis. Over Williams. And Davis can't get it to go.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Lopez. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, there's no quitting Lopez, even when he's getting hammered. He finishes with this soft touch.
The free throw off from Lopez. The Lakers shooting a dismal 20% for the game. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Cook.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
They get a hand on it. And he gets it to go.
This is how lethal Davis is. He's capable of doing some damage, catching and firing it like that.
And here's Korver from the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tries from 10, and that one goes long. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hill, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. Both free throws good from McGee. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Hill passes to Williams. To the middle. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And the size Williams has allows him to rise up for these type of dunks. A terrific athlete.
To the inside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Smith kicks to Morris. And that one's on target from the wing.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside Hill. Fires from deep. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And it's Cook missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Smith finds McGee. Here's Morris. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
On the wing, Korver connects from 3-point range.
If you do not respect that Kyle Korver has been making a living as a sniper from deep, then you haven't been doing your studying. You don't know the scouting report.
Pass to Morris, taken away by Williams. Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded. McGee with the block. Lakers shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Inside, Morris. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, I love how Caldwell Pope takes no prisoner on the boards. If you are battling with him on the glass, get ready for a dogfight.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now, and that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Bradley passes to Morris. Bradley dishes to Smith. There's the feed to Morris. Looking for McGee, he gets it there. Over Lopez. Los Angeles with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Ilyasova. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Connaughton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. There's the triple. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, with a D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Ilyasova. His 3-pointers off the mark. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
Markieff Morris at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Morris drops them both. Now here is Hill. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. McGee with the block. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Smith the pass to Caruso. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Caruso, no good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.